I know this sounds cliche, but it's not really something you get to choose. It picks you and it doesn't let go.
Yep.
And anything that you do to try to get away from it, it pulls you right back in. There's no way that you can get away from it.
Yeah.
And that's great. I mean, it's definitely a reinforcement if you are questioning anything about it, but it's also very taxing.
Right. So you were just mentioning, like, you know, how blessed we are to be able to do what we do. You also told me today that you've been sober now for over a year, by the way, so have I. What'd you do for the 4th? Because if you don't, tell everybody what you told me in the other studio earlier. Montana Lane is the, what did you say, the drunkest sober person you'll ever...
I'm the drunkest sober person you will ever meet. The drunkest acting sober person. You can be around me completely sober, and depending on the situation, I know the time and the place, but there is certainly a time and a place where you would not think that I have not touched a drop. You would think that I have floated the keg single-handedly. And that's okay. It's more fun that way, you know? But so for the 4th, to answer your question, sorry, I went around about kind of a long way to get to there. So we woke up and I stayed out in Rockdale at this ranch that we kind of help manage, and they've got a pig problem right now. So woke up real early in the morning, went out, shot some pigs, and then went home to feed my cat. And then turned back around, went into Rockdale, and hopped on air with KRXT over at the Rockdale Fair Park. Yeah, Rockdale Fair Park.
Fair Park?
Uh-huh.
In Dallas?
No, Rockdale.
Oh, Rockdale.
Rockdale has a fair park, too.
Oh. My dad, the reason why I know Fair Park so well, my dad got shot at in Fair Park in Dallas.
Oh.
Not Rockdale. Rockdale's safe Fair Park.
Well, no, I don't know if I'd say safe per se. No, it's good country over there.
Yeah, that's cool, man. So let's talk about, since the last time you were here, you made your debut at Gruene Hall.
I did.
How was that?
It was great, man.
Is it everything that everybody always says it is? I've never even been to Gruene Hall, so.
Oh, really?
Never.
That's surprising to me. You need to make a trip
I know.
down there. They have AC now.
I heard.
Yes.
So you've played since the AC went in?
Yes.
Tell me about the AC at Gruene Hall.
The AC does just a good enough job to keep you from passing out.
Is it a swamp cooler?
It is. It's not a swamp cooler. They have actual ductwork in now. It's
okay.
And it's blowing cool-ish air. If you're from up north, if you're any of our friends from north of the old Mason-Dixon, it'll probably be a little bit still be not quite as comfortable as you're used to, because it's still Texas, it's still humid, it's still hot, but it's not as unbearable anymore. Because used to in Gruene, for those of you that don't know about Gruene, it's an old, like, historic dance hall set up where they have the bar and then the dance floor and then the stage, and down the sides it's enclosed with like chicken wire and screens. So there's not much airflow. There's a little bit whenever it's real windy, but it's also in a group of a whole bunch of trees, so there's not much breeze getting through into the dance hall. And then you pack all the people in there, and now everybody's sweating and everybody's body heat racks it up, and there's even less of a breeze. And so if you're going to go to a concert in Gruene in August, pack your pocket fan. Because it's gonna be hot. Even now that they have AC, it's better. It's a whole lot better. Like I said, it's just enough to keep you from passing out. And they may have not had it cranked whenever we were playing, because there was only in our 3-hour set I played with Bo Brumble and Andy Holloman, and we just did a little solo acoustic song swap. So there weren't but about 200 people in the whole 3 hours, maybe a little bit more, but about 200 in and out. So it wasn't packed and sweaty like it would usually get in there, but the AC definitely put a dent in what it would have been.
Yeah, you're the first person I think that I visited with that's been there since the AC.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, that's relatively new, right?
I feel honored. Yeah, it's about a month old, I guess.
Yeah.
A month and a half.
Yeah, man. What besides the AC, what else, besides it being a legendary venue, for someone who's never been but knows what Gruene Hall is, has an idea of what Gruene Hall is, like what's the other most special thing about Gruene Hall?
I would say just the camaraderie and the fact that if you are in Gruene, you are in Gruene for one reason, and that is to listen to Texas country music.
Yeah.
Or maybe, I mean, depending on who's playing. But the whole point is that it is a historic dance hall. It's one of the deep roots in Texas country, and just the camaraderie and the expectation that when you're there, you're gonna hear good music. It's second to none. You know,
and it's obviously it's a rite of passage for every musician that plays. Did you feel different after you played there?
Probably not as much different as I would have if I didn't play Luckenbach for Texas Independence Day. Which that was a really fun show.
Tell me about that.
That was a great time. We played in the dance hall out in Luckenbach. It was the Texas Independence Day celebrations. That was back in March, meaning I got to play Luckenbach when it was cool out, which was, I was very happy that my first show at Luckenbach wasn't in August. But we played the dance hall out there. We played a pretty long set, and that was a great show. We brought the whole band. People were just flooding the dance floor the whole time, and that's a great feeling as a musician to see people out enjoying your music and dancing. Because we played some covers, but it was really it was about a 60-40 split that we played original music versus covers, and people were out dancing to my stuff, which is such a cool feeling.
Yeah, it's got to be a great feeling. It's got to be a great feeling. So you play a little bit of everything, right? Like we're talking about legendary spots in Luckenbach and Gruene. And then you also have been playing some festivals lately. What do you find more rewarding? These bucket list venues, these historical places where music is, the heartbeat of it. It literally are the part of the fabric of our culture. Or do you like playing these new crowds where there's new audiences? I don't know. What's better, the Solstice Festival or something like?
Man, it's a
loaded question.
It is a loaded question. You can't. I don't take any part of it for granted.
Yeah.
I don't take a single show for granted. Whether I'm playing, if I'm playing Red Rocks or if I'm playing the Loose Screw in Taylor, both of those shows are going to have their own special parts, and both are going to really hit me in the chest to sit there on stage and watch people enjoy what I'm doing to the point that they give me money. Which that's not what it's about, but it's just it's a signifier of how
it's a validation
of a difference that you're making in someone's life,
right? Or
someone's day. I mean, it just down to that. If I can make a positive impact on someone's day, then there's nothing that can. There's no kind of better or worse or more important or less important. Because if I can make one person's day better, then I'm doing my job as a musician.